Chinese state media is turning on Fauci amid the Wuhan lab controversy. Hong Kong CNN, after weeks of facing fierce attacks from Republicans, top U.S. infectious disease expert Anthony Fauci now has a new critic. Chinese state media, U.S. elites degenerate further immorality, and Fauci is one of them, was the headline of a blistering opinion piece penned by Hu Shijin, editor-in-chief of the state-run Global Times this week. In the article, Hu accused the top U.S. infectious disease expert of fanning a huge lie against China by hyping the theory that the coronavirus was leaked from a Wuhan lab. Another article in the Global Times declared that Fauci had betrayed Chinese scientists. The anger is centered on Fauci's remark this month that he is no longer convinced the COVID-19 pandemic originated naturally. I think we should continue to investigate what went on in China till we continue to find out to the best of our ability what happened, said the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at a fact-checking symposium on May 11th. The comment appears to be a shift from Fauci's earlier view that the disease likely was the result of animal to human transmission. Fauci's comments were followed by a Wall Street Journal exclusive citing a U.S. intelligence report that said 3 researchers from the Wuhan Institute of Virology became sick enough in November 2019 that they sought hospital care, a revelation that, if true, could add weight to growing calls for further investigation into whether the coronavirus may have escaped from the Chinese lab. Unsurprisingly, China has vehemently refuted the report, echoing its repeated dismissal of any allegations that linked the origin of virus to the lab. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijiang said the report was totally inconsistent with the fact that the director at the lab called the report a complete lie. In the meantime, Chinese state media has lashed out at Fauci, saying he has joined an opinion war against China. The attack on Fauci is an about-face from the positive portrayal of him in earlier coverage. Last year, as Fauci repeatedly spoke out against the Trump administration's handling of the pandemic, Chinese state media published glowing report praising the scientist for his professionalism and courage to speak the truth. Fauci has since attempted to clarify his remarks. On Tuesday, he told the CBS News correspondent Wei Zhajiang that his opinion about the origins of COVID-19 have not changed and still believes that its origin in nature is highly likely. Since no one is 100% sure, he is open to a thorough investigation. Dr. Fauci said that does not mean he believes the virus first emerged in a lab, as some have suggested. John wrote on Twitter. Whether that will redeem his image in China, however, remains unclear. The Visions of China. John Kenna says he's sorry China. The F9 star has professed his love for the world's largest movie market after he called Taiwan a country during an interview with the Taiwanese broadcaster. Senna was promoting the ninth installment of the popular Fast and Furious franchise. Taiwan is the first country that can watch F9, Senna told the broadcaster in Mandarin. Taiwan is a self-governed democratic island, but China claims it as its sovereign territory, despite the two sides being ruled separately since the end of the Civil War over 70 years ago. Beijing has been increasingly trying to use its economic power to police speech on the topic around the world. Senna on Tuesday apologized on Weibo, China's popular Twitter-like social media platform. Speaking again in Mandarin, he didn't refer to Taiwan by name or discuss the incident in detail, but he did say that he did a lot of interviews and made the mistake. I must say now, it's very, 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 very important that I love and respect even more China and the Chinese people, Senna said. The episode is a sign of how mindful business in general, and Hollywood in particular, has become about political sensitivities in China. The Fast and Furious franchise has traditionally been well received by Chinese audiences, and F9 took in nearly $136 million in the country over the weekend by disease. Tiger trouble. 2 zookeepers have been killed by tigers this week as separate zoos in China, according to state media. On Sunday, a 55-year-old man in Bangbu in Anhui province was mailed to death after entering a Siberian tiger enclosure to clean it, state media reported. Then, on Tuesday, 2 tigers escaped their enclosure after killing a keeper surnamed Jia at the park in central China's Henan province and were shot dead, according to state media. The animals mauled Jia while he was feeding them at Danjiang Peacock Valley, a small tourist attraction in Sichuan County, to the west of Nanyang City. Jia was hospitalized and later died of his injuries. The tiger attacks come weeks after 3 leopards escaped a park in Huangzhou, which neglected to tell local residents for a week. 2 of the leopards were caught, but 1 remains on the loose. While zoos in big cities were increasingly on par with some in the West, smaller parks and attractions elsewhere in the country have been criticized in the past for animal cruelty, poor safety, or misleading advertising. Zoo waited a week before alerting public 3 leopards are loose. Photo of the day. Hero Shepherd. Zhu Kaming has been hailed as a hero for rescuing 6 ultramarathon runners after extreme weather caused a disaster during a race in northwestern China's Gansu province. A total of 21 runners, including several top athletes, died.